Hello, everybody. I wanted to show you my newest design that I will, but also could be for my daughter. So the first one is this wooden unicorn that I pinked pink. She's really into pink right now, pink and purples. This butterfly is also for the garden here, so I wanted to do pinks and purples as well. I started off with a base coat of acrylic paint. These are my acrylic paints that I've had for a hot minute, so I wanted to use up the paint a lot I could. So you will see I went over a couple times with there. I just wanted to do a kind of sloppy coat for the first one here. The next one was a snail. I don't know why. I'm kind of into snails recently. I like the circular pattern of them. So I did, again, a pink and purpley kind of theme for this one. I did notice it was kind of hard to pick them up. The next set was more of the garden gnome-esque things. So this was the mushroom I made here. And the mushroom, I wanted to just do browns first, so you'll see browns was the first color here. I did want to kind of use the correct order of colors here first. I am so sorry that this angle flipped. I thought that I had a better angle of things. I did not have any peach toned, so I did go with brown for that first layer for the face. I just thought it would be nice to have that layer there. And then I did go over my mushroom cap with the red. I just think that normal classic red is always so nice. So yeah. The next step after doing all of these coats was doing the details, but I wanted to make sure to have a nice thick layer of all of the colors on there first. And I did really want to make sure that I used up all of my paints just because I want to get some new paints, but I am a person who likes to finish everything first before I get something new, especially when it comes to my paints. So this is where they were all dried, ready to go. I did go over a couple of them with just a couple extra things of layers of paint, and then I went over with my Posca and my grabby pens for some of the details. I wanted to do that kind of classic unicorn look for this one, so purple, blues, pinks. So I went over the mane. I at first wanted to do just kind of highlights for the mane in purple, but then I did just go over the whole thing in purple. I wanted to add just kind of a cute little accent as well. And that's where I did the kind of stars. I finished it up with a lighter horn and a blue flower. I thought it turned out cute. The butterfly, I wanted to do kind of the same classic colors of the unicorn. So I did a blue body. What's that middle part of the butterfly called? I literally have no idea. So I did a blue body for the center there. And then I wanted to do like a light pink for the accented grooves that it already had. I thought that kind of allowed it to be a little extra and vibrant. And then it did have a outline around the edge, so I did that too. For the snail, I decided to kind of really make it like more vibrant with the two like kind of streaky kind of look that it had because it had those grooves. So I did go back and forth with the Posca here in order to really get those different colors in. And I thought it turned out super cute with that. I did also go in with the face in a blue. I thought it turned out cute. And I just went over the edge with a lighter purple in order to just kind of define it a little bit more. I thought that was a great choice, and it also did help clean it up a little bit too. Next was the larger gnome out of the two. I first did the belt with a brown, and I did the face with the more peachy tone. I did go over it with a little bit of pink for the cheeks, but I did like how the peachy tone turned out. And once I added that grabby that you see in the corner. I also went over the hair with that brown as well. I think that the darker brown just didn't look good. I at first wanted to do streaks, but I decided to go over the whole thing with the lighter brown. I did do a small accent of green for the hat just because I wanted to get that, but I did like how the not necessarily streakiness, but the yellow kind of showed through of the previous. And this is where I added a little bit more color to his face to make it more peachy. I added a buckle for his belt with the yellow, as well as finished up with the eyes as well. I did accidentally use a little bit too much brown, so I did have to go back over it with the red. I went over our little tiny gnome, did the same kind of concept with using my grabby instead. He is holding like a little lamp, so I had to make sure to leave that space and make sure to go over it with a different color. But I brightened up his yellow. I just thought it looked a little better, and I set him aside so that I could return to him later. The spots of the cap of the mushroom I actually made yellow. The white paint marker I have is not great, so I wanted to go over with a lighter color, but that still worked. I also went over the smaller mushroom cap as well, and I wanted to also just kind of make the bottom of it look a little nicer. I did end up using a little bit of the brown to accent some of the uh, stalk of the mushroom. Do you know what I mean? Like the bottom part of the mushroom. So I just added a little bit of that color. I did have to just kind of redo that entire little mushroom. But yeah, I thought he turned out cool. And this is how they all turned out. I was so pleased with it. Hope you have a great day. Bye.